From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Number 49, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Striding in, Steve Cook. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And he takes ball 1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Well, this is one of those games you get excited for. You're playing well, you're back home, it's game 1 of a homestand, and you just want to get that momentum of playing so well and continue it right here at home.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Digging in for his second at bat, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steve Cook.
Here we go, kid.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, lucky cat up there, huh? No one better.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Two out with the man at first. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Takahashi rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So striding in, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Ryan Zimmerman.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Phillies on top, 2-1.
Hey, let it fly up there.
Digging in and looking for more.
Madden.
Steve
Third
Cook,
baseman.
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The 1-0 delivery. Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul.
Rip it up there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right.
See it
out
up,
of
drive
play.
it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Ready for another shot now.
The batter,
Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Now a throw over to first
He's safe.
and a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Hey, make it yours.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Herrera. Still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 28 on the season, and it's now 7-4.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Steve Cook will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Clutch up, drive him in right here. Here we go.
In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Hey, drive him in. Nobody better right now.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Riding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
All right, here we go. Get your ribbies.
Hey, no one better
Looking
right now.
for
Here
the
you go.
strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a high
halfway,
pop
find
up
the
back
ball.
onto the outfield grass now. Crawford takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Now
Matt
batting,
Wieters.
catcher.
No hits in 3
Matt.
tries
Good
so
turn now,
far.
no
He's
better.
struck out once. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Yeah, great job right
No
there. You
runs
squared up on that
scored in
sucker.
the inning. You got 2 strikes on the hitter, 2 outs, and you feel like you're going to get out of this thing. You're 1 pitch away, and the pitch ends up being a base hit to drive into. He's got to be so frustrated by that.
Digging in to try it again,
The batter,
Nick Williams.
Left fielder, Nick
Nobody
Williams.
out, runner on first. Popped high in the air. Cook is over. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, J.P.
batter,
Crawford.
number
He's
3,
working on a
shortstop,
3-hit ball game right now.
J.P. Crawford.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to third. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Eduardo Rodriguez earns his 12th victory in the ball game. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 9 runs on.
MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Adam Morgan, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Digging in,
Batting
Steve
third.
Cook.
Third
It was a
baseman,
2-hit effort for him,
Steve
including a home run
Cook.
in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, you smoked that thing. Not a boy. Good job.
I get the feeling, even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Bryce Harper.
Let it rip right here. Let's go.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go. Let it fly. Let's go right here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. HR, what's the key for them here tonight?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and when he's going to get wild and when he's going to give you something to hit. And when be ready and jumping when he brings it over the plate.
Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. His career numbers against this pitcher
there,
have yielded just a 2 for 12. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but it's off his glove. Murphy is on his way home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
And up next will be Brett Nicholas.
Let's go.
The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Hard on the ground toward short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Washington leads this one 1-0. So stepping in, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. Now at the plate,
come on, big guy, get your pitch,
Cook. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Cook.
All right, one time right here.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Get your pitch.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. One-0 count. Here it is. Look out. 2-0 now.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Runners on first with one
your
down.
Pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Digging in once again, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nice drive,
And the
boy.
eighth will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will make it there to start the eighth. It's a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Here you go. Let it fly out right here.
Harper.
Hey, no one better here.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Williams comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ready for another chance? Wilmer Flores.
Batter, number 4.
He was a ground out victim last time up.
Wilmer
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8.
Big moment. We need you. Here we go.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping in, Brett Nicholas. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. At the plate, Michael Taylor. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Hey, keep it going, clutch up for us.
Right guy, right place.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Hernandez.
0-1, here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Cook scoops on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Nighttime shot of Philadelphia City Hall as we're back for the 9th inning from Citizens Bank. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Our final line score tonight.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Michael Marriott wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Shane Watson, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he got his big first win of his career. Really impressive, and it's so exciting to see a guy get that. I think we're on our way to watching this guy do some things. It's going to be fun to see him pitch again, coming off that big first win for himself.
Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
All right, your pitch coming right here, right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
From the stretch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pereira going back on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away.
At the plate, Scott Kingery. 0
batting.
for 1 for him here in this one. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Turner is in his tracks now. 2 gone. In now, Steve.
Come on now, get your pitch up there,
2
kid.
here to start the afternoon.
Steve.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Oh, and he misses it. Running hard, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses. Use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Men on third with 2 down. Line drive to center field.
Nice
Base
job.
hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up, and the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
Digging in, Steve Cook, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Pitch up there. Come on now.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Come on now. One time right here.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Nice and patient. Get your
2 men
pitch.
are on with 2 men out.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5. So striding in, Steve Cook, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Cook.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
First delivery to him on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Rip it up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-1.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score today. The Nats host road win number 40 on the year. Joe Ross earned his 9th win of the year. A.J. Ramos hammers down the save, his 34th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Jeremy Hellickson gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's coming off his 10th win of the season. and you start getting that number 10, you start breaking out of that single digits, you start feeling good about yourself. I think he's at that point now where he's starting to trust his stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing if he trusts it in this ball game as well.
Into the box, Steve Cook. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, it's been real interesting. They lost, then they won, then they lost. What do you think's going to happen today? Yeah, they're going to win. That way they split the series. At least that's what they're hoping they're going to do.
See a good one right here.
Outside, 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit.
You got this.
Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball.
And
it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. So digging in now, Scott Kingery, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
One down, one down.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. To third. Cook gloves it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right here, kid. Drive something.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lorenz racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Digging in now, Ramon Lorenz. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And the pitch on 2-1. On the ground to third. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Steve Cook will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. good. 0-2 now.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope,
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
One ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on.
Another
now.
1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping up to the plate.
Your turn. Drive him in right now.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
The look by Perez. Now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. One run, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Hit hard to short. To second for 1.
Out.
And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 1 for 2
Hey,
in
drive
the
him in,
ball
babe.
game.
Need it right here.
Bryce Harper.
Catch up. Drive him in right now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Hey, clutch up right here. Clutch up.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He got him. And what would have been an insurance run is instead left on base as the inning is over. So no runs here. No base hits. 2 errors in the inning. And a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Nationals lead it 1-0. Now at the plate.
Hey, keep it going up there. Catch up.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, have a rip like you can't.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended
Hey, get your
again.
pitch. Drive it right there.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball
have a
right
rip
there.
at it
And you
up
wonder,
there, huh?
does he love his fastball enough to come back
big
with
dog,
it
we
3
need you.
times in a row?
Hit the other way out toward right field. English will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Hector Neris claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan